Good morning, all of you. I hope you're all well, you're all fine, and you are safe wherever you are. Children, we have been doing pronouns, reflexive and emphasizing pronouns. And I gave you an exercise in homework. I believe you all must have done that. Okay. So let's not waste time and quickly come to our exercise. Okay. So your question was pick out the reflexive and the emphasizing pronouns in these sentences. So first one I had already done with you. The Chief Minister himself looked into the matter. So the Chief Minister and himself coming together. So this is emphasizing pronoun. Now let's see the second sentence. You yourself wanted to change your school. You yourself wanted to change your school. So you is being used for yourself only. Yourself is being used for you only. And they both are coming together. So this is again emphasizing pronoun and this is not reflexive. Okay. If it was reflexive, then they would be separated. How? You wanted to change your school yourself. You wanted to change your school yourself. If this was the sentence, then it would be reflexive. But you yourself wanted to change your school. This is emphasizing. So yourself here is emphasizing pronoun. Let's see the third sentence. Some children absented themselves from the after school class. So some children absented themselves. So themselves is used for children here. And children and themselves are separated. They are not coming together. So themselves here is reflexive pronoun. Okay. Themselves here is reflexive pronoun. Now, we should blame ourselves and not our fate. Okay. So we should blame ourselves. So ourselves is used for we, and we and ourselves are separated. They are not coming together. So ourselves here is reflexive pronoun. Okay. Now, fifth sentence. I have often seen her talking to herself. I have often seen her talking to herself. So, her and herself both are separated. They're not coming together. So, that is why this is, herself here is reflexive pronoun. Okay. Now, the principal himself suggested these changes. Now, this himself here stands for the principal. And the principal and himself are coming together. So this is used, himself is used for the sake of emphasis. And that is why this is emphasizing pronoun over here. Himself is emphasizing pronoun. Okay. Now, that was your homework exercise. And now we'll move on to the next kind of pronoun, and that is possessive pronouns. Okay. So, possessive pronouns are what? Possessive word. What do you mean by possessive? See, possessive comes from possession. And what does possession means? Possession means belonging. Something which belongs to someone. Something may belong to you. It may belong to me. Or it may belong to somebody else. So who does a thing or person belong to? So that belonging is shown by, that possession is shown by possessive pronouns. Okay. So a pronoun that shows possession, belonging, ownership. You can say ownership. Who owns a particular thing? So that is a possessive pronoun. See, this is not my pen, mine is new. This is not my pen. So whose pen? My pen. Mine is new. My pen is new. Mine means My only. Okay, something which belongs to me, that is mine. So mine is new. Now mine here is possessive pronoun. Okay, that is possessive pronoun. Now one more thing I will tell you here only. See this sentence. This is not my pen. This word my, this is a pronoun. Sorry, this word my, this tells you that something belongs to me. Okay, so this is my pen or this is not my pen. This shows whose a particular thing is. Now you can see that this pen, this noun is coming with this my. Okay, so when the noun sticks with the with this pronoun, as you can say, you can call it pronoun earlier. So if these two are sticking together, then this becomes adjective. So my here is adjective, but mine is pronoun, possessive pronoun. Why? Because mine is not followed by any noun. Okay, so let's see further. Okay, these are the possessive adjectives and possessive pronouns. There is a slight difference. Let's see. See, adjective is my, but when it is pronoun, it is always mine. The adjective is your, but when it is pronoun, it becomes yours. Okay. See how I'll tell you. Suppose I say, this book is yours. This book is yours. Now here book, the noun, and yours are separated. Okay, this book is yours. So yours is the pronoun. Now if we want to put this your together with book, then what would be the sentence? This is your book. Then we will not say this is yours book. That would be wrong. Okay, so that is why your will be adjective and yours will be pronoun. Okay, then his, of course his is adjective also and pronoun also. How will you find out? If there is a noun sticking with his, then it is adjective. If there is no noun sticking with it, then it is pronoun. Okay, then her, hers, it, then it is adjective. Okay, then plural we can say here our is adjective and ours is pronoun. Your is adjective, yours is pronoun. There is adjective and theirs is pronoun. Okay. Okay. Now, if we talk about this it's, how will you use it? You will say, suppose you have suppose a little child has a doll. Okay, a little girl has a doll. The doll's hand is broken. What would the girl say? Its hand is broken. Its hand is broken. So it's followed by hand. So this is adjective here. But can we say uh, this is its? This is its? No, that is wrong. So its is not used as a pronoun. Its is used as an adjective only. Okay. Okay. Now see this exercise on possessive pronouns. Rewrite the following sentences as shown. This house belongs to us. This house is ours. This house belongs to us. So that means this house is ours. This parrot belongs to her. So this parrot is hers. This parrot is hers. Hers. This parrot does not belong to you. So this parrot is not yours. This parrot is not yours. Those orchards belong to them. Those orchards are theirs. Those orchards are theirs. Okay. orchards, a lot of a large number of fruit trees, okay, where they grow together. That is an orchard. Then this cricket bat does not belong to me. This cricket bat is not mine. This cricket bat is not mine. These books do not belong to him. These books are not his. These books are not his. These crayons belong to us. These crayons are ours. O-U-R-S. These crayons are ours. Okay. So that's about possessive pronoun. Next, we move on to relative pronouns. Okay. Now, what are relative pronouns? What are relatives? Relatives are the people who are connected to you. Okay. The people who are connected to you through some relation. So your mama, your chacha, your chachi, your cousins, all these are your relatives because they are related to you. So relative pronouns, they relate a noun to a group of words. Okay, they relate a noun to a group of words. They connect them. How? Now, look at these sentences. Where is the man who gave you this news? Where is the man who gave you this news? Okay, so we are talking about man in this sentence. Man is the noun here also. And what are we saying? Who gave you this news? This whole thing. Who gave you this news? This is about whom? About this man. So this man is related to the other group of words, the group of words through a pronoun which is relating, that is who. So who, which, these kinds of words, they may not only be used for asking questions, they may also use to relate, but you have to just take care whether they are used for asking questions or whether they are joining the two parts of the sentence. Okay, so when they join two parts of the sentence, when they connect a noun to the other group of words, then they become relative pronouns. So where is the man who gave you this news? Okay, then this is the book which you have been looking for. So which word is not used for asking question here, which is used to relate the book, the noun book, with the other words. Okay, here are the colors that you wanted. And you can also see one thing when we talk in the first sentence about man. So where is the man who? This word who, this pronoun, relative pronoun who, is actually used for whom? For man only. The man who. Okay, so this who is used for man. Then this is the book which. So which is used here for the book. Then here are the colors that. So that is used here for the colors. So man, book and colors, these are the antecedents. So man is the antecedent of who, book is the antecedent of which, and colors antecedent of that. Okay, so the noun for which that relative pronoun is used, that is its antecedent. Now, okay, let's see this exercise. You all can see it on your screens. I'm just trying to zoom it as far as possible so that you all are able to see it clearly. Okay, So first, the question is, pick out the relative pronouns and their antecedents in these sentences. Okay. So first sentence is, everybody appreciated the joke that he told us. Everybody appreciated the joke that he told us. So which is the relative pronoun here? That. Okay. Because that is used for the noun joke. Okay, and that is connecting this noun with the other words. Which joke? That he told us. Okay, fine. So now what is the antecedent? So what is the relative pronoun? That. And what is the antecedent? The antecedent is joke. Okay, antecedent is joke, because that, the relative pronoun that here is used for joke, so joke is its antecedent. Now, second sentence, can you point out the books which belong to you? So, can you point out the books which belong to you? So, this which word is used for the noun books, and it is relating books with the other words in the sentence. So, which is the relative pronoun and the antecedent is books. Okay. Now, third sentence. The principal wants to meet the student who wrote such a fine essay. The principal wants to meet the student who wrote such a fine essay. So, the principal, okay, the student who. So, who is our relative pronoun? And this is used for student, okay? So, student is its antecedent, okay? Then fourth sentence. Have you read the email which I sent you last evening? Have you read the email? Which? So, which is used for email, which is a noun, and which is connecting email, the noun, with the other words in the sentence. It is telling us about email. Which email? Which I sent you last evening. Okay. So, which is relative pronoun and the antecedent is email. Let's look at the fifth sentence. The doctors were able to save the man who had been okay. The doctors were able to save the man who had been knocked down by the car. So, who is the relative pronoun and for what, which noun it is used? For man. Okay. So, which man? The man who was knocked down by the car. Okay. So, who is the relative pronoun and the antecedent is man. This is the man whose son won the first prize. So, whose? Okay. So, this is the man. For man, we are using whose. Okay. So, whose is the relative pronoun and the antecedent is man. Okay. Now, I have brought all the medicines that you need. So, medicines that you need. Which medicines? Which you need. So, that is the relative pronoun and the antecedent is medicines. Okay. So, we have done one more exercise. Let's see further. Okay. Now, joining sentences with relative pronouns. Joining sentences with relative pronouns. We can use relative pronoun to join sentences. How? I saw a boy, he was wearing a funny dress. So, I saw a boy who was wearing a funny dress. Dr. Radhakrishnan was the second president of India. He was a great scholar. So, Dr. Radhakrishnan, who was the second president of India, was a great scholar. Then this is the child, the government has given him a bravery award. So this is the child whom the government has given a bravery award. Then these people need our help. They lost their houses in the earthquake. So these people who lost their houses in the earthquake need our help. Then the train has already left. We wanted to catch it. The train which we wanted to catch has already left. Okay. So let's do this exercise. Okay. Join these sentences using relative pronouns. So first one is, last evening I saw a man. He could paint with his feet. So last evening I saw a man who could paint with his feet. Last evening I saw a man who could paint with his feet. Okay. That lady is my mother. She is arranging my books. So that lady, the lady who is arranging my books is my mother. The lady who is arranging my books is my mother. Okay. The train is bound for Varanasi. It just left the platform. So the train that is bound for Varanasi just left the platform. The train that is bound for Varanasi just left the platform. I am sorry for Sandeep. He was not selected for the main role. I am sorry for Sandeep who was not selected for the main role. I am sorry for Sandeep who was not selected for the main role. Our army destroyed the bunkers. Some terrorists were hiding in them. Our army destroyed the bunkers in which some terrorists were hiding. Our army destroyed the bunkers in which some terrorists were hiding. I thanked the doctor, he had saved the dog. I thanked the doctor who had saved the dog. Okay. So these are your answers. Okay. Okay, children. So that was all for today. We have done, I'll tell you, wait a minute. See here. Okay. Yes. So we discussed personal pronouns. Okay. Personal pronouns were he, she, it, they, them, me, his, her. Okay. All these were personal pronouns. Then interrogative were who, what, which are used to ask questions. Demonstrative, this, that, these, those, such. Reflexive and emphasizing. Myself, himself, herself. Okay. Ourselves, themselves. Then possessive. Okay. His, hers, mine, all these. Then relative. Those which are used to join, which are used to relate a noun with other words in the sentence. Okay. So these were the kinds of pronouns. We have gone through each one and we have done all the exercises also. Okay, we have done all the exercises related to the various kinds of pronouns. I hope whatever I taught you, you're able to understand that, and you may go through other books and you may try to solve those exercises also. Okay, so that's all for today. And do study pronouns, do watch the videos, study pronouns, and try to do different exercises so that your understanding of the subject gets even better. Okay, so till we meet next time, children, just take care of yourselves and everyone around, and keep safe, be happy.